Now we're going to try a third situation. A glide reflection consisting of a reflection in the line x is equal to the x-axis or y is equal to 0. So take note, the x-axis can also be called y is equal to 0. All right. And a translation by the vector 4, 6 will map the point 3, 9 onto which point. So therefore, remember there are two transformations, a reflection and a translation. For the reflection, as we know, there must be a line. Okay. We have dealt with two lines already, y is equal to minus x and y is equal to x. Now we're going to the third line, which is y is equal to 0. Y is equal to 0 is the x-axis. All right. And a translation, we know for the translation is very easy, you just have to add. So let us see what the answer is. So it says a glide reflection consisting of a reflection in the line y is equal to x. The line x-axis and a translation by the vector 4, 6 will map the point 3, 9 onto the point 7, minus 3. So let us see the two steps. The step number 1 is the reflection. So it says first we reflect the point 3, 9 across the x-axis. And we all know what's the x-axis, right? The horizontal line, right? So you're going to reflect across the x-axis, across it. The rule for this reflection maps xy to x minus y. So when you're going across the x-axis, the x doesn't change because look, the x-axis there, all right? And you're going across it. So what changes is the y. A positive y, when it goes below, it will become a negative y. If it is below, it will go above and become a positive, but the x doesn't change because you're reflecting across the x-axis. You understand? So that is the rule for the line y is equal to 0. Okay? So just to reflect, we have 3 rules there now for reflection. If the line is y is equal to minus x, the x and the y have to switch and their sign changes. If it's the line y is equal to x and y just switch it. If it's the x-axis, the x remains the same, but the y have to change sign. Okay? So for the point 3, 9, you have 3, 9. 3 remains the same, isn't that so? The xr will remain 3. But the positive 9 will reflect and it will go down to become a negative 9. So the reflection will be 3, negative 9. Okay? So the new point reflecting across the x-axis will be 3, negative 9. Okay, and here it is saying the reflected point is 3, negative 9. The transformation can be represented as 3, 9. Reflection in the x-axis will become 3, negative 9. Now the translation, now we all know what is the translation. All we have to do is to just add. Okay, so we apply a translation by the vector. The vector is 4, 6, right? And the point we're using is 3, 9, negative 9. So 4 have to add to the 3, agreed? To give us 7. And the 6 have to add to the negative 9 to give us negative 3. Okay. So the final point after the translation is 7, negative 3. The entire transformation can be summarized as 3, negative 9. Translation by 4, 6 becomes 7, negative 3. So the answer, the final answer is 7, negative 3.